Hey everybody, it's Smitty here, and I'm just going to talk to you guys about what I've been doing this week when it comes to team fight tactics. I've been playing um, a series of games where I'm just taking trainers. I take trainers and I add another group with it. And the first group I started with is going to be the Jade group. I started with the Jade group and I was getting some wins and I was like, this is good. I gotta record it. But every time I recorded, I was losing. I couldn't get a win when I was recording. I finally got that win last night. And the crazy thing is, last night I also learned that the way I was playing the trainers is I was thinking that the statues stacked. So I would like circle my team around the statues thinking that it would stack and like they would get triple the bonus. But I learned yesterday that that is not a true thing. And so I started having to fix that and learning how to maneuver my team. So I finally got a win last night. And what we're going to do on this video is we're going to watch that win. And I'm going to actually have some commentary and tell you guys what I was thinking at that time. So let's go ahead and get it started. In this video, the actual video I'm going to be playing will be posted on YouTube along with this video. So you get this video twice, what I do. So let's get it going.
Let's see what you've got. Nice try. You almost did it.
I just want you guys to know I love my intro. The first Street Fighter was a tournament I was in, and the commentator was Dual Kevin, and he compared me to. He didn't compare me to Idom. I did a move, and he was like, "That was like Idom," and I was so happy about that on watching the replay. And then I've been playing other games back then. I'm just giving my previously as always, like previous games I used to play and things like that, and I really enjoy playing. This is my not really that good at Street Fighter. Let's go. Let's just be honest. That was just me playing, some Street Fighter 4 footage at that time. Guilty Gear, if you don't know, I got a learning series that I'm doing. And Guilty Gear is in this learning series where I'm going to be trying out new characters. Ram is my character. I used to play Geo. This right here was a great video I did my own club on GTA. Don't really play too much though. The thing I wanted to do was I did a whole show on my own music, players in the game. Used to do a gambling show with Coach, and we talk about gambling. I'm gonna bring that back this year. My series against Joshua Dude, and just some Call of Duty play right here. This is just me being spectacular at first-person shooter, and I'm really bad at it.
I'm here for you. Let's go. Let's go kill him. Ready to crawl to.
He's getting killed that day. That day I was on fire. Help my team. That's actually a very long clip that I had to cut down because I am on fire during this clip. I'm just gunning teams down and saving players, And the beautiful Laura. All right, so here we go. So that is the match we're looking at. Let's go ahead and full screen so I can see better. All right, so the plan during the carousel is to try to get the first trainer, right? That's what I want to do, is get the first trainer. If I can't get the first trainer, then I'll grab a Jade. But on this one, I luckily got Emmy first. No, I didn't. That's wrong. I got Karma first. I forgot how this actually goes. I don't remember the actual game. That's why I'm rewatching it with you. So when I was playing originally, I would make her my carry. Here is some scrubs I don't need on my team. Let me bring up my team fight tactics information while I'm sitting here. So we picked up. So here's our pickup. So we got 2 Jades. Third Jade gets you the statue. Three Jades a statue. But when I start, I normally have 1 trainer, 1 Jade. But since I got 2 Jades at this point, I was like, I'll go ahead and try to get the first statue, is what I'm thinking. And then as far as these go, the augments, I never really know what is a good augment, what's a bad augment. I just try to pick something that's going to give my team some speed or some health or some damage, something that's going to help them. And it really depends on how the game's going at that point too. You got my upgrade already, and then I can throw my first trainer on. The whole concept is the trainers have to be on. I want to get all 3 trainers no matter what I'm running at that time. Let's test it. All right. So we got the Jades and the trainers, and so I've seen like she and Ash should be next to each other if you have the Ash and the Karma. But I put her next to him so that in case an assassin jumps, she'll die first. She's got the power. And I gave her an upgrade because I kind of like having her as my carry. We're struggling. This is like might be an early loss here if I don't do something spectacular. Oh, she's gonna pull it out. I think I remember her pulling this out, right? Pulled it out. Way to pull that out. She pulled that out. All right, and then what I've been trying to learn is items. And so my idea is right now, what I want to do is when I get the champion that is Anivia, I want Anivia to have everything possible that can cause damage is the way I try to have her play. So looking at the item build, they actually say that she should have Archangel Staff, and then she should have let's go back. Buttons. And she should have, oh my goodness, it's not gonna let me do this. Anyway, she should have Archangel Staff, and then she should have the Spear of Sojin. And then the other one they're recommending she has is the Moralion Nomicon, or whatever. Oh, that's interesting that she's supposed to have that. So we lost that round, but for Anivia, what I want is just pure damage, right? So we put the Gnar on. Now I got 3 Jades, 1 trainer, and I'm surrounding the statue now. Don't worry, now the problem with this is if I get another trainer, the idea is to have the trainer. Here we go. So this is the first match with the Jade statue in hand. And I think I remember this. I remember that this guy right here, I want to say it's Vladimir. He is almost unstoppable sometimes. Let's go to him. Yeah, Vladimir. This guy sometimes he's like a beast. And there's times I lose because, I can't kill this guy. But the team's doing good right here. He's ready to clutch it again. Another clutch. Good job. Because you see, like, I'm not putting a lot of items on them right now. And the idea is that if I can't pull the Anivia early enough, then I'll just have to go with giving other people items. And I've gotten now better at accepting that some characters aren't going to make it to the end with Gnar. He definitely first choice not to make it to the end. I'm not going to take Karma off because she has the item already, and he's my first choice to not make it to the end, and I can replace him with the dragon, and I can replace him with the Nico too. Here we go again. Another Vladimir. Look, see, look at that. Look how they're healing. Look at that. That's crazy how they're healing. And our statue's already gone. And we're in deep trouble right now. They're just picking us apart slowly. I don't know why this is running so bad and so glitchy. What I'll probably do is actually edit that out a bit. But here we are. So we're at 5. We need 5. We're picking up. There's our trainer. Boom. We got our second trainer on the board, right? But I couldn't get her on the board quick enough. Now it's like, oh, geez. We're definitely going to go. And so we get the augment, get the extra jade count. Now we are up on the jades and we get our Namzi. Now we're just gonna surround. Now, another thing I didn't know is that the Namzi can be affected by this statue too. So now I started putting Namzi around the statue. So here's my dilemma. I have all 3 trainers and this is called Trainers Plus. So I'm like, oh, do I put the trainer on or do I go with the 3 jade statues? Now I got 2 trainers, but you want the Namzi to get as much power as it can throughout. So I was in a real dilemma right there on what to do. And as far as I set my board up, I always set my board up. The left side is characters on the board, and the right side is characters not on the board. And so here we are. Now I'm thinking, I've learned that as far as the trainers go, that the Tristiana, let me make sure I'm saying that right. Yeah, Tristiana, she can be a carry with her bomb, so I'm thinking maybe I'll give it to her, but I'm very hesitant right now on what I want to do. And we're willing to, I also learned now to be willing to take losses. And so I might have to lose. And one game I was down to nothing. I made a run through. So now we can put our 6th person on. Boom, there we go. Can't touch the jade statue. So here's the dilemma again. Which character needs to touch the statue and which doesn't? So the Lulu, I don't feel like she needs to touch the statue, so I felt like I didn't need her. The other thing I'm learning is to concentrate more on upgrading the jade characters and less on my trainers. But because you run out of space really fast because you got to have a lot of jade characters. And so your bench can only hold so many. And that's another problem. Now I know at the end that I'm gonna try to pick up the Nico and the Raka. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Soraka. And so there we go. We got our Anivia. So here we go. So we just we put every item we had on the character. Everyone. Let's see. Male or female? She is a female. Okay. So we got her ready. She's going on next for sure. And right now I'm in a debate too. Like, all right, so I need bench space and somebody's coming off for sure to put Anivia on. And looking at how many rounds I got left, I got 3 rounds left before I could even put a character on. So I want to go ahead and take those losses because I could lose. And this one's looking ugly right here. Like, all right, I have a character on the bench with 3 items, you know, and I just lost. So it's like, all right, let's make a decision here. Here we go. Nar has to go. Gotta go. Right. And then I need her to be able to touch the statue. And there we go. Now the so she's touched the statue. She's got 3 items on her. And my bench is full. I got 19. There's a Nico right there. And I need that Nico. I know I'm gonna need Nico. So Nico's next character on the board that I feel like I should put on there. And what I want to do is tie the Nico to the dragon. So she'll copy the dragon. And I learned a lesson on where she's got to be placed in order to do that. The problem with that is she, early on, if you get the dragon early enough and you have her, I really don't have a place for her near the statue. I want Tariq to be on the statue because that's basically my protection. My tank is the way I play with that character. So we get an early upgrade early. Look, bench is full. We need a character put on the board. And there's the dragon right there. So we're like, okay, let's get rid of that character. Go ahead, bring the dragon in. Boom. Dropped off Tariq, which is crazy because normally I wouldn't do that. That is my carry character. But now I got the dragon early. So I got the dragon early, and I know the next character on is going to be Nico no matter what. No matter what happens here, the next character on is going to be Nico. And Anivia is just wrecking right now. She's just wrecking. So look at the damage she was doing. And we're doing good right now, sitting at 3rd. I feel really confident knowing that my team's going to get a lot more powerful soon. I got 2 statues. We got 3 trainers out there. The only thing now we're looking is we got to upgrade what we have on the board, and we need the right item. So let's go ahead and refresh. Looking at those items, I took them because it was damaged. And the other thing I was trying on this one is I wanted to go heavy damage. I'm just going to try to out damage the person. Now it just becomes difficult knowing which item to put where. So we actually need to look that up real quick. What does the dragon actually need? Okay. So she is bloodthirsty, and then what is this? That is it's called Infinity Edge, and then that is Titan's Resolve. That's what the things they recommend, but that's not what I went with. Sure isn't. I, on the other hand, I gave him the purple thing. So I gave him Chalice of Power, which grants him 30 ability power to the holder and 2 adjacent allies in the same row. I didn't even use that effectively because there's nobody but Namzi next to him. And then I gave him Rapid Fire Cannon, which grants 35% attack speed and 1 attack range. Attacks cannot miss. That's what I gave him. Now that I can watch, I can see if it even worked. Alright, he's already dead. So he died pretty fast, actually. Died pretty fast. Alright. See, we're still, so we get the Nico on. Boom, there she goes. So the thing about her is that she will transform into another character. Whatever they have is what she gains. And then once she loses that, she becomes normal. So what I want to do with her is when she becomes normal, I want her to be able to, you know, survive and either be tanky or very damaging. Then the Sorica, I want her to be aggressive and be able to stay on. So my next thought right now is that's the character I'm looking for. I'm trying to upgrade all the characters and get the items on them that I feel like they need. We're going heavy damage here. The Sorica, however you pronounce it. She gains mana and she heals people. That's interesting. Alright, so here we go. We're doing well right now. Our bench has an unwanted character on it. So definitely get rid of that character soon, once I know this. That dragon's a beast right there. Okay, so at this point, we are doing well. We are doing good. I feel like my team, the way that we're surviving some of these matches, I'm feeling very confident in my team. I feel very confident in this comp. We got one more character we got to add, and we already know what character we're looking for. And as far as the dragon, I feel like you only got to upgrade the dragon once. I don't feel like you're gonna ever get a 3-star dragon. If you do, that's amazing to me. I don't even know if it's worth it. And we're trying not to upgrade any of the trainers because it's like I don't really need the trainers upgraded at this point. They just need them to feed noms. And the major thing I'm starting to realize is it's about destroying the first team's tank. Once you destroy the first team's tank, then the rest should be easy. Because I feel like my back line is going to be more powerful than anybody else's back line because of the statues and the attack damage. Now I got my Soraka. Got my Soraka. Now I put her on that side. Don't remember why I started her on that side first. I think it's just because that's where the statue was. So we're at 6 Jades and 3 trainers. So that's our 9 characters. Now at this point, it's all about upgrading. Alright, upgrading and adding items to the Nico and the Sorica is what we're focusing on. Just making sure I give them the right items. And so as you see, I went with the ability power onto the Sorica, and I went with the health and shield type item on the Nico because she's going to transform into the dragon. I'm just trying to re-roll at this point and get as many upgrades as I can. I don't know what that is. I still haven't figured that out yet. Moving up. As you see, the Nivea is just destroying. I mean, she's #1 damage every time. Like, it's ridiculous. So we're still trying to re-roll and get these upgrades because I know it's going to be more difficult at the end. I'm up right now, but at the end, I know the other people are probably getting their characters up to 3 stars. I don't really scout too much. I don't really see. I'm not in that much in depth in the game yet to where I need to scout. I'm just gonna try to outplay you. This team is always difficult for my. This team's been difficult for my Jade team. You really have to destroy their front line early, and then you gotta hope you got enough left to be able to take care of the dragon at the end. And right now we are dominating. So we're down 3 down. Okay, so we get the upgrade we needed. At least gets her to 2-star. I'm feeling very good right now, and we want to get the Nevia to 3 stars. So we're trying because we're like, okay, we can get her 3 stars. We should be fine. We should be a-okay, but we're out of rows right here. So we're gonna make some decisions. And there's the decisions. Get rid of those characters. Try to re-roll. I'm gonna try to re-roll for the Nevia. So we need one more Nevia. Now here's that Latimer. I mean, look at him. Look how we're hitting him with everything. The entire team's hitting him. He's not dying. Guy's unbelievable. Still trying to get that last Nevia, and I was like, it's game over if I get that, you know. So I'm searching, and I couldn't get it. So here we are, and it's painful because you're like, I just need one, just one time. Right now that dragon is back there putting in work. It's crazy how much damage that dragon does. It's 3-on-1 at that point. And there is the victory. You know, that's the first recorded victory with the Jade assistance to my trainers. I was very excited about that. I actually walked away and celebrated. There's the team's comp positions for everybody. And what a team. I mean, we did really well there. Very proud of that team. Very proud of that team. That was a good team. So that is the first win recorded for the Trainers Series Plus. And what I think I'm going to do now is anytime I get a win that is recorded, move on to the next trait. So the next trait is going to be Trainers, and then we're going to let the game decide what trait we will be playing coming up. I want to thank everybody for watching the stream. Check out the gameplay video. It'll be separate from this. And I'm really excited about this series. It's going to be a great series and a lot of traits. Try to see which one works the best with the trainers. And right now, Jade looks like it's almost unstoppable. I got back-to-back wins, and then yesterday I got 2 wins. You know, it just seems like why play anything else? Thank you guys. Enjoy yourselves. Look out for more gameplay coming soon. Thank you.